Welcome back to Red Business in Focus with thanks to Cork's local enterprise offices, where we're meeting some of Cork's inspiring entrepreneurs who share their business success stories with us. Now this week we're speaking to Sive Warren, who owns and runs Red Rock Writing, providing SMEs with effective and fuss-free business writing. A project manager and a content writer with over 20 years of experience under her belt, Sive rebranded her business to Red Rock Writing at the start of 2023, and then she went on to win the Best Website Award at the Digital Marketing Awards. Now this website was funded by the Trading Online Voucher Programme, and Sive credits her local enterprise office with helping her to navigate the ups and downs of running a business as a deaf one-woman operation on a small budget. Sive, you're very welcome to Red Business Focus. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you very much for having me on the show.
It's lovely to talk to you. Like everybody, we're going to give you the 30 seconds to tell us what you do.
Okay, well, Red Rock Writing is strategic business writing. We combine project management with writing expertise for writing that gets results. That means that we plan and work out with you what's going to get you the results you want, and then we do the writing. Our most popular services are probably SEO writing, like blogs and websites, corporate funding and reports, and also we do executive ghostwriting. So look, whatever you need written, Red Rock Writing can write it for you. We can do it well and help you shine out and get seen. Be the red rock amongst the sea of pebbles that you are.
You see, there you go. It makes sense now. Did you always like writing? Because not everybody does.
Not everyone does, but I loved it. English was always my favourite subject in school, although I would say the English on the curriculum was not. I used to bring in Stephen King books and read them onto the desk a lot. So.
Which is something. I mean,
the words are going in, you know?
You are absorbing a certain amount of it. When you get a lot of corporate writing, a lot of it can be garbage. A lot of it can be garbled. How do you cut through that without offending someone?
Well, I think I actually come from a very strong position because I get corporate writing coming in and I'm not a subject matter expert most of the time. So I just think, what would I like to read in this situation? What could make it clear and really, really simple for me to understand? And you've got to bring out that simplicity. And often, you've got a good result when you get your clients saying, well, I showed this to my partner last night and they've never understood what I do for a living.
Yeah,
and
they do now.
They do,
Yeah.
know?
That is a compliment when that does
is.
happen. Is it because people are so absolved and absorbed in everything that they can't see the wood for the trees?
There's a little bit of that, but also I think it's because people get nervous about writing when it's not a skill everyone has. They tend to default back to that more formal method of writing, and that's not what people want to read. People want to read conversational English. Ideally, it should feel like someone's having a really good chat with you, not that someone is, reading from a page.
Your business is pretty much your brain, isn't it? It's what you have inside there, and an ability that perhaps you didn't realize you had before.
I had two separate strands my entire career. I worked as a project manager and event manager by day, and then I did freelance writing by night because I really enjoyed the creative aspect. And then I just had this brainstorm where I was like, these things go together very well. Very few people come and say, I know exactly what I want and exactly what I needs to do. A lot of people come to me, they're like, I need a social media rebrand, I need a new website. And I'm like, well, why? Who are the people you're trying to reach? What are you trying to tell them? How will you know if this works? How will you know if the time and effort and money you've put into this has been a good investment for your business? So that's what I do.
You got support from the local enterprise office to get trading and to get going. So how did that help you?
That helped massively. So like I said, I'm a one-woman enterprise at the moment, although I am talking about bringing on staff, and I don't have a mad amount of advertising budget. So obviously it's easy to focus on the fact that the Trading Online Voucher is going to give you about €2,500 up to €2,500 to spend, that co-spent with your money. But I think what was really useful was there's actually a lot of training with it as well, and it lets you really select where you want to spend that money. For example, I was totally comfortable writing my own website, but I had no good photography. So I was able to bring in a photographer, I was able to bring in a logo maker. You can get IT consultation, digital marketing, strategy support, anything that you're weak in. The Trading Online Voucher allows you to put the funds towards that so you can concentrate on making your brand as good as it can possibly be online.
Well, you obviously did a good job because you won a website award, so that was a nice evening.
That was an absolute, it was a complete surprise, and because I am quite hearing impaired in both ears, I did not hear my name being called out, so my table mate had to elbow me violently in the ribs to get me to go up and pick it up.
Has your hearing been an issue as you've developed your business or not?
So It is an issue in that I find networking very difficult and I can't make phone calls. So my website had to get the details right. It had to really showcase who I am and what I do so people get what it's like to work with me. But I actually think it's given me some advantages in some respects because I'm really focused on getting things clear in writing because I can't hear so well. My emails are... They are a thing of beauty. They are bullet pointed and everything is laid out and someone's like, oh, can you tell me? It's like, it's in the email.
It's structured. It's already
Always
there.
in the
It's
email.
already structured, yeah. Where do you go next? I mean, you talked about possibly bringing some more people on board, expanding the business out, so it's upwards.
So, well, my speciality is really long-form content, business reports, and what I call academic whispering, which is where I'm given a very detailed technical subject and I break it down for the public. So I'd like to bring in people to supplement some of the areas that I'm not as strong in, stuff like image generation and things like that for social media. So initially, I'm hoping to bring in someone who's got a more visual skill set, and we'll see where things go from there.
What is the website if people want to look up and see what you do?
It is redrock.ie.
Redrock.ie. Sive, it's been lovely meeting you. Thank you so much for joining us.
All right, thank you.
And that's it for this episode of Red Business in Focus. Thank you so much for watching. Join us next week. We'll be speaking to Orla McAndrew, a multi-award-winning celebrity chef and Ireland's first zero-waste wedding caterer. Orla's story is one that will inspire and excite as she shares how a chance meeting with a stranger led her to where she is today. That's next week on Red Business in Focus, with thanks to Cork's local enterprise offices.